From its earliest days, great players have illuminated the FIFA Confederations Cup.
Sou Ronaldinho, Brasil.
Michael Laudrup, Denmark.
8 tournaments have passed.
Harry Kewell, Australia.
سامي الجابر المملكة العربية السعودية.
8 champions have been crowned.
Robert Pires, France.
Ronaldo, Brasil.
It's a picture of triumph.
Michael Ballack, Deutschland.
Rafael Márquez, México.
Marked by joy and despair.
Luis Carlos Camini, Cameroon.
Vladimír Šmicer, Česká republika.
This is its story.
John Harkes, USA.
Steven Pienaar, South Africa.
The story of the FIFA Confederations Cup.
It is really a competition of the champions of the continents and has, I would say, a very important value in the international calendar.
(1992) Saudi Arabia.
The Confederations Cup begins in my homeland.
In 1992, Saudi Arabia invited the champions of 3 continents to Riyadh for the King Fahd Cup, the inaugural intercontinental championship.
Thanks to this tournament, Saudi Arabia started to become known in world football. People began to hear about us through this intercontinental competition, with Argentina and the USA taking part, and Côte d'Ivoire representing the African continent in a big way. And in the first game, I think we were the big surprise of the tournament.
The opening match between Saudi Arabia and the USA was effectively a semi-final.
The stadium was unbelievable, from the locker room to the pitch to the scenery. But the strangest thing started occurring, and it kept us all, we froze. It got us out of our warm-up. We literally froze, we stood there, and we looked at the crowd, and the crowd literally in sync had stepped up, sat down. And we're just like, what is going on? This is weird. Until we looked over to the press box, and we noticed this big throne type room sitting in the middle of center line, which was the Kings. He would get up and look, what's the goalie doing? Sit down. All right, what's interesting me? And he almost thought he was playing a game with his people.
In that opening game, Saudi Arabia dominated an inexperienced American team, with Tony Meola required to make a string of stops.
Brilliant save!
We were a bit shocked. We were surprised, I think, not just by the pace of the team itself, especially in the transition, how good they were a counter-attacking team, but the skill level. And we found it hard. There were times where we were chasing the game, you know, and trying to get organized and close it down.
The tournament's first goal came after Sami Al-Jabber was brought down in the penalty area.
Sami foul by Tony Meola.
Tony Meola was one of those keepers who's renowned for their seriousness. So he came to me and said, this was play acting, it was not fair. I was a little bit apprehensive of this big guy. Of course I rejected it. And the proof that I was injured was that I had to go off the pitch.
With Al-Jabber choosing to receive treatment, Fahad Al-Bashi took the penalty. There was no debate about Saudi Arabia's second goal from Yusuf Al-Tunayan. The home team had demonstrated their ability in convincing style, Khaled Al-Muwalid completing a 3-0 victory.
The USA are not being beaten, they're being taken apart by Saudi Arabia. And who would have believed this scoreline?
It was a surprise to us that they were so good. They were well organized, and played good tactical soccer. They didn't need many opportunities, but they capitalized on them. And it was very surprising to see a country like that play that quality of soccer at the time.
The Saudis would face Argentina in the final. A classy Argentinian side with players like Diego Simeone, Claudio Caniggia, Gabriel Batistuta and Sergio Goycochea had proved far too strong for Côte d'Ivoire.
I would often stand in goal and watch them. It was such a pleasure to watch that team play. Our attacking play was so smooth, we defended well. It felt like if anyone was going to beat us, they had to play much, much better than us.
Argentina were also a class above their hosts in the final. Simeone set up Leonardo Rodriguez for a superb early opener.
And that's the first goal of the game. Leo Rodriguez makes it 1-0 to Argentina.
Before half-time, Caniggia was also on target.
Caniggia is onside, and he's made it 2!
And Simeone also scored as it finished 3-1.
Simeone makes it 3. Argentina are the first intercontinental champions.
When you win, you have to give it the credit it deserves. So we celebrated. It was an official tournament. Okay, maybe only just set up, but so what? We played the best teams from their own continent, and we won.